Hello, my Tegloma family, my aunties, my uncles, my friends, and my supporters. This is a day which the Lord hath made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Oh yes, it is election day in Tegloma, Washington, D.C. This video is being made for those of you who may not be able to come to the election meeting today. And it is to be used as my manifesto and also as my State of the Union video. My administration and I have done excellent. We have done things to make you proud. Ladies and gentlemen, Election Day is supposed to be a day when we make our voice matter, when we make our voice known. It is a day that we should embrace because the $10 dues that you pay monthly, this is a day that shows you have the right to vote and you would exercise that right. It is your freedom to vote. It is your right. We have to take Tegloma, Washington, D.C. to greater heights. This administration is grateful to each and every one of you for your support this past 1 year. We are so grateful because we would not have been successful without you. I start by saying thank you to all of you, the members of Tegloma, Washington, D.C. Without knowing me well, you trusted me to lead you as president. And I have kept almost every campaign promise that I told you about 1 year ago. I promised to bring fun back into Tegloma, Washington, D.C. And we have done just that. Through our women's committee, our social office, and also our children's committee. I came to power March 4th, 2018. A year ago today, you voted for me because you trusted that I was the one that could make this organization better. And because of that trust, I have proven myself to each and every one of you. When I became president and the youngest chief of this great and noble chapter, the first thing I did was to set up committees. Committees that would work for you and I. Ladies and gentlemen, together, the first committee that was put together was the Welfare Committee. The Welfare Committee and I, along with the entire administration, we were able to give $11,500 in bereavement payments for 2018. Auntie Jatu, our committee chair lady, ensured that nobody was sick without being recognized, that nobody's death or death of their family went unnoticed. I commend Auntie Jatu as the committee chair lady and all of those who belong to the Welfare Committee. I applaud you and I say thank you for your great job. Well done. The Education Committee, led by Matilda Simbo, a woman with vision, a woman who has built a school in Sierra Leone, the Matilda Simbo International School. That woman, along with committee members, were able to come together to make sure every graduate was recognized and a graduation ceremony held for them. I thank you all for recognizing and giving our children a reason to excel in school. Thank you. The Employment Committee, even though a lot of people did not reach out, but we were here, led by Bintu Elizabeth Kamara, to ensure if you needed a job, you could get one. to ensure if you needed a resume, we could get it done for you. Thank you, Mrs. Kamara. We now go to the social office. The best office which you all enjoyed. There was not a meeting that you came to and you had to fight for food. There was always plenty to eat. The social committee led by Mrs. Regina Dabo. Yes. The social office was fantastic. We not only had food, but we even had coffee. Yes. We had the best Thanksgiving prayer service. There was abundance of food. Everybody had enough that they could even take it home. The social office ensured that your birthdays did not go unrecognized, because we must learn to celebrate each other. We must learn to celebrate each other while we're alive. We cannot wait for somebody dies, and that's when we want to celebrate them. We celebrate them when they're able to say thank you for celebrating me. So not a birthday went unrecognized unless if we did not know your birthday and when it was. The Constitutional Review Committee, Chairperson, Ernest Pikanyande, one of our active founding fathers, along with the committee members, gave their time relentlessly to ensure that the Constitution was amended, that the Constitution was revised, and people gave their candid suggestions on what needed to be done to the Tegloma, Washington, D.C. Constitution. And it is now ready for us to be able to adopt it this 2019. Thank you, our founding father and my Tegloma daddy, Mr. Pikanyande, and all the committee members for your time and efforts given. I go to the Sierra Leone committee, chaired by Silati Dabo. Sierra Leone committee sent rice to Sierra Leone, $14,996 in rice transferred to Sierra Leone by 93 members of the organization. Thank you all for making Tegloma great. And finally, my campaign promise and my passion, the Tegloma children. The Children's Committee, chaired by Yopwe Alpha, one of the most genuine people I have ever had the pleasure of working with in Tegloma. A guy who has Tegloma, Washington, D.C. at heart. This year, we took our children for a free pizza night. We also took our children for bowling. We also took our children to the most wonderful Christmas party. We had a party at LaserJet and a party at Chuck E. Cheese, respectively. So the Tegloma children can enjoy coming to our meetings. So the Tegloma children can have a legacy, even when we're all old and weary. I thank you all, to each and every one of you committee chairs and the members in those committees, for a job well done. The Women's Committee, led by Marianne Cole. This was the best part. Having a game night. A game night where we had Ludo, Snakes and Ladder, Bingo, etc., etc., etc. Was so much fun to bring people together and to play childhood games that we once enjoyed. During this Christmas fundraising dance, we raised $15,000 of which $10,500 was purely profits for the organization. My administration also embarked on a fundraising event of the duffel bags, of which we raised $1,340 for the organization. Now for 2019, we must do it better. We must double up on our funds in our coffers. For this 2019, we must bring more excitement. It is our aim to take the membership to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada, you heard me right. We are also taking the Tegloma children this Easter, by the grace of God, to Walt Disney World, a place where our children have never been, but we'll be proud to say Tegloma, Washington, D.C. took me there. We hope to celebrate more birthdays and more of each other. This is the time. Today's election day. You will come and you will vote for the candidate of your choice. But after today, we must come back together as one Tegloma, one Washington, D.C. We must stand united. We must not allow anyone to come from their own chiefdom and to interfere in our own chiefdom. Friends and family, remember 14 new members that I brought in, $10,500 in expenses, $10,500 in profit. We also gave a send-off to Haja Sando and Kamonabi. We contributed a total of $4,750 for those two people moving back to Sierra Leone. Without going into the Tegloma coffers, I have been able to champion this fundraising event. Without going and taking money out, I've been able to solicit each and every member to join on top of the party wagon and to host and to make Tegloma great. We must continue what we started. Today, as you go in, vote for me and my entire executive so we can continue the good work for this great and noble organization. An organization that I love so much. And today, I thank Mr. Mike Sano, a great man who brought me to Tegloma, Georgia. May his soul rest in peace. A man with a clean heart. A man who cared about people. Mr. Sano, I know you're in heaven today, smiling because you made a good decision by recruiting me to become a member of Tegloma. And I'll forever be grateful to you as a good man. Family, aunties, uncles, I say God bless you. On this first Sunday of the month of March, I say peace be upon every one of you. We are going to election. We're going to vote. Rain or shine. God bless you all. God bless Tegloma, Washington, D.C. God bless our founding fathers for your vision. I will continue to bless you because if it was not for you, there will be no Tegloma. Thank you all for coming together and having a vision that we all enjoy today. Dr. Nyale, Mr. Moina, Mr. Pikanyande, Mr. Tarawali, and of course, Auntie Mariama, the current acting founding parents. God bless you all. I'll forever be humble to you all for your vision. And I pray and hope that our children will continue the legacy you have started. Have a great day, and I'll see you all. God bless.